Hey Scorpio, welcome to your January 2025 mid-month reading. I hope you're doing well. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in here. You did pull this Capricorn card that says achieve. Doesn't surprise me. Right now we do have the Sun in Capricorn. Finishing up last week of Capricorn as I'm doing this video before we come into Aquarius season. If you think things are weird now, just wait till we come into Aquarius season. But Capricorn has a lot to deal with: work, discipline, structure, and that's why it is a sign that does deal with achievement. It's your ability to work long and hard on your goals, right? And have tenacity and push through. And so there's probably a lot of work that you're doing at this time, Scorpio. Or at least, it's like you're wanting to dominate, wanting to achieve things, wanting to build things. And you also pulled this Hidden Realms card. It says create conscious awareness. Yeah, there may be some new unfamiliar things that you're picking up on at this time, and instead of ignoring them, I feel God is wanting you to take a deeper look at these things. So that means like create conscious awareness. Like if you're becoming aware of something, it's your intuition, or hell, even if it's if it's your intuition, or if it's your inner voice, I would listen to it. I would see where it's pointing you here. So like, for instance, if you're curious about something, or if you're feeling an intuitive pull to something, it would just be doing the research, right? Just going more deeper into it to see, okay, well, what are the answers here? What is God trying to show me at this time? What is the divine trying to show and reveal to me at this time? But there's Hidden Realms deals with that at this time, there's subtle energies here that are trying to get your attention, and I would pay attention to what they are. It's all about also too, this is expanding your consciousness as well, becoming more aware. And this card has a lot to deal with the things that you were blind to before, you're now able to see them, right? Enlightenment, right? You also pulled this Sacral Chakra card. It says inspiration here. You have 2 2s here from the first 3 Oracle cards that I picked up. You actually have 10, 20, and then 11. 11 is his own life path number, so some of you could be 11s. Some of y'all are watching Stranger Things, 11. But 10 here is 1, and then 20 is 2, and then 11 would be 2 as well. So there's something, it's you know what I'm saying? Man, they're so deep. I can go so deep with this read. Maybe I should go deep because it is the Scorpio read, right? So I think I'm going to go there here while I'm pulling the cards. But the North Node is just in Aries, and you are a Mars-ruled sign, Scorpio. So that North Node in Aries also impacted you probably just as much as it did Aries. I mean, it impacted all of us. But now the nodes have switched, and it's come into Pisces. Right, so that North Node in Aries was trying to help us define our path forward for ourselves and define our identities and help us find strength and boldness, and also, you can even say our sense of self. But now, and because that's happened, I feel like that's happened for you. And now since the North Node is coming to Pisces, well, Pisces is now more about, and Pisces deals with the intuition. Pisces deals with the unseen realm, things that are felt but not readily seen, right? So it deals with a lot with imagination, deals with, idealism. And I think Spirit's wanting you to be more idealistic at this time. I think Spirit's wanting you to tap more into your intuitive ability and qualities here. The trap would be too much being in the South Node Virgo, where the South Node is. To our South Node Virgo, the shadow side, or the downfall of it is, it could be waiting for the perfect time, or perfectionism, or it could be the Virgo deals with the tangible reality, so things that are measured, things that can be measured, seen, touched, felt, calculated. But sometimes some things you can't see, touch, feel, or I don't want to say feel, but you can't calculate or readily see. But what those things are, they're just as real. That's why Pisces deals with spirituality, the spiritual realm. You can say Pisces also deals with God itself. So, wow. Let's see here, Scorpio. Let's see. What I was going to say with that is I think, Spirit's really wanting you to be more mystic-like. Don't be afraid to dive into the mystic things. feel like I got some skeptics here at the Eight of Swords here in the position of something you're unaware of. Or no, in the position of your hopes and fears. You have the Page of Cups here. This is in the position of the good stuff here. Yeah, and I would say this Page of Cups is the Page of Cups is the muse, so it can deal with new inspiration. And like I said, you pulled the inspiration card here, the sacral chakra. So I think Spirit's really wanting you to follow what inspires you at this time. It doesn't have to be perfect, South Node Virgo, but use what you have, be grateful for what you have, and allow yourself to be flexible and open up to the things that inspire you here. And they can be totally new things. And they can kind of seem out there in a way. Right? But just Pisces is the imagination. It deals with idealistic, being more idealistic. You gotta have a balance of both. You gotta be practical and idealistic, right? It's not like you totally disown one node, right? You don't just let go of the South Node. But it's about finding balance. Like I said, you pulled this Capricorn card. It says achieve here. So, you know, this is work focused, career focused, discipline, structure, wanting to achieve things, build things. And then you pulled this Hidden Realms card. It says create conscious awareness. So this deals with energies that you haven't yet entered and explored, but your spirit and your soul is pulling you there. So allow yourself to surrender and see what you come across. You have the Empress here for the overall energy. Yeah, and I think Libra just got this for their overall as well. So if you have Libra placements, I would watch the Libra read. But the Empress does deal with creation, the birth of creation. And you have the Sun card here in your challenge. So there's something new being born in your life, or something new wants to be born. Something wants to be brought through from you, Scorpio. The Two of Swords is your advice, which is kind of sitting on the fence and having to make a decision. And so whatever it is that spontaneously what flows through you and what you feel guided to do, the Empress is like, start putting that into form here, start creating that here with the Empress, because the potential for it to be fruitful is very high. You have the Eight of Swords here in the position of your hopes or your fears. Fears, Eight of Swords can be afraid to make mistakes, right? South Node Virgo, afraid to maybe fall short, afraid to be criticized, or overthinking, analysis paralysis. Eight of Swords also has a lot to do with pessimistic thinking and only thinking. It's very narrow thinking, right? Pisces is about what the awareness, but Eight of Swords can be to where we're just one-minded about something. And I feel in a way here, Scorpio, you may feel stuck. It's like you're trying to rationalize things. And you're trying to figure out like the perfect way how to do things. But I think Spirit and God's saying here, Page of Cups, you just got to allow yourself to surrender and open up to what you're feeling intuitively pulled to, and then see what happens. You have the Hierophant here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, and the Hierophant deals with our beliefs, our virtues, our morals, our principles. It also deals with wisdom, teachers, and guides. Now, it's interesting that the Hierophant you could be learning as well. The Hierophant deals with extensive studies, research, broadening your intellect, knowledge. So you can be doing all that stuff right now with this Hierophant here. I think you're learning a lot here. There's new things that you're learning, or just you've come across wisdom, or you're sitting on a lot of wisdom here. Or just on a lot of knowledge, but it's about like the practical use of that knowledge. You have the Sun here. We'll come back to that when we clarify. You have the Sun here in your challenge, and then you have the Two of Swords as your advice. Yeah, the Sun being in the challenge the Sun's always a good card, even if it's up reversed in the challenge position. It deals with positivity. Like the Sun is the most positive card in the deck. But with it being in the challenge is when we need to be more positive. Like it's our attitude. Our attitude is everything when it comes to what we want to do. And so for you, it's really just about the attitude. All right, Sun card it's allowing yourself to be happy. It's allowing yourself to have a good attitude. It's allowing yourself to be free and liberated, and allowing yourself to expand and grow. You pulled the Nine of Cups here in the future position. Well, I like this Nine of Cups here. I see you being content and satisfied here in the future. Some of these things, some things you've been praying for, some things that you've been hoping for, wishing for, I think you're starting to feel those and sense those things happening here with the Nine of Cups, or they can literally be happening here with the Nine of Cups. So I see you being satisfied here. And also, too, I pick up something, the Nine of Cups is Pisces. And it's interesting that you don't have any Virgo energy in this read yet, but the Nine of Cups would be like the higher expression of Pisces. It's like to where you just feel filled with contentment, satisfaction, joy, love. So we'll see how that manifests here for you. You pulled the Ten of Wands here in the outcome position. Yeah, whatever it is that you're working on with this Capricorn card, Ten of Wands is the burden of responsibility. So it's about, whatever burdens you have taken on, whatever responsibilities that you've taken on, right, to help you grow, the Empress, what it is that you're trying to create. Ten of Wands just says stay committed to what you're doing. Believe in what you're doing. Believe in what you're doing. Continue to believe in what you're doing. So we'll see what that's about. You pull the Seven of Pentacles here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. You do. I would be aware of just over-analyzing things, Scorpio. I gotta be real. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords energy. And the Sun, it's like, things don't have to be absolutely 100% perfect. And even if you fail or there's a shortcoming or you're having to make up the differences on things here, the best way to do that is with love and compassion. That's what that North Node of Pisces is. Right, for yourself and also for others. You have the Two of Swords here as your advice. And I think with the Two of Swords as your advice is balance for you. It's balance. So we'll see. Let's see. Let's clarify here, Scorpio. I think this is about allowing yourself to feel like to create more peace and joy in your life. I gotta be real, because the Sun and the Moon have a special relationship, obviously, and that the Sun is the pure potential, and the Moon is the, it's sort of the what's reflected from the Sun. So what's being reflected to you at this time is Libra energy, which Libra deals with peace, harmony, balance, fairness, diplomacy, tact. And I think that's your advice at this time, is like doing things that will get you those things: peace, balance, harmony, joy, fairness. Clarify the Page of Cups in the position of the good stuff. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune here. You could, some of you could be receiving help here, or an offer, or support here. Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm gonna pull one more on this. Also the Sun card. Well, you have good news coming your way here as well. I picked that up too. I just get things actually. I just feel like you're going to be more inspired here. The Wheel of Fortune can be this change in season to where it doesn't necessarily mean that you're coming out of a bad period, but you're transitioning and moving into a period of more Page of Cups and the Sun card energy. So this could be support, love, happiness, positivity, generosity. Clarify the Empress for the overall energy here. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, and right now you may be lacking certain things, right? Five of Pentacles is when, it could be when you're struggling financially. You need things at this time to support yourself, right? You're wanting to create more, have more. You want to be prosperous. You want to grow. So I think that's what you're focused on, and there could definitely be some struggles at this time. But it's interesting that the Empress is here with the Five of Pentacles, because even if you're struggling right now, the Empress says keep doing your work, or start working on the things here that you want to work on. And although it's difficult and it's tough and it may be a little bit of a struggle or maybe rough, it'll be worth it. Clarify the Eight of Swords. You pull the Nine of Wands, and this is in the position of your hopes and your fears. Yeah, I don't really get it. It's more so fear. It's like you're fearing being bold. I think Spirit's wanting you to be bold here. Like Knight of Wands is about self-determination, drive, strength, boldness. Eight of Swords when you can overthink it. Clarify the Hierophant in your current energy. You have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, because I feel like you don't know what to believe right now. The Hierophant, Eight of Swords. It's like you're trying to, it's like you're looking for evidence and proof of what's the right thing to do. And it's like, yes, of course, you don't want to be dumb, right? So yes, like listen to that. But also too, it's like you do have to go off your gut and your intuition as well. And sometimes you do have to just surrender and just do something. Right, just get started. That's my dog. I don't know if y'all can hear. Clarify the Sun card in your challenge. You have the Nine of Cups. Well, the Nine of Cups is in your challenge, but you also have it here in the future. So it's like you're not very far away from this Nine of Cups energy. Like I think your challenge right now is trying to find that happiness, that peace, the contentment, satisfaction, the joy, feeling fulfilled, feeling like nothing's missing. But you're not that far away from it. Two of Swords says what you put your attention on. Well, Two of Swords doesn't say that, but what you do put your attention on will magnify. But in a way it is, because if the Sun card is awareness and conscious awareness, and the Moon is the reflection of conscious awareness. So what we choose to illuminate things with. So what we give attention to, what we get life to. And with it being the Moon in Libra, it's like giving more life and attention to Libra things, which is peace, harmony, balance, fairness. Also, Two of Swords Libra has a lot to do with pleasure and cooperation because it's Venus ruled. And also beauty and arts. Clarify the Nine of Cups in the future. You have the Seven of Pentacles. I think you'll be pleased and satisfied how something comes together here, how things accumulate, how things cultivate and grow. I think you'll be satisfied. Clarify the Ten of Wands in the outcome position. You have the Six of Cups, yeah. And, the Ten of Wands, Six of Cups. Six of Cups is trust. It's trust. It's receiving. So you and also the Six of Cups is the gift of transformation. So things are changing, and I feel like it's making you trust to be more open and receptive for more good things to happen. And so this Ten of Wands is you just having to just remain faithful to your journey, remain faithful to the things that you're doing, and to have faith. Clarify the Two of Swords as your advice. You pulled the Death card here. One thing I see here is that the Death card can be just transformation. So there it is, right? But with the Two of Swords, more so it's inward transformation. It's this inner change going on for you. And it could be if it's inward, then it's more spiritual, emotional. So everything really is in the external is a reflection of what's going on internal. I know you hear this shit a lot, but this is exactly what's coming through in your reading, because the Five of Pentacles is your overall energy with the Empress, and this deals with the external world, and the Empress deals with pleasure and receiving. But the Five of Pentacles is the worldly stuff, tangible reality. and you're trying to create a better future. But for you, it's like diving into the roots of the past, diving into your own being emotionally and spiritually, and maybe doing shadow work or doing deep transformative inner work here. So that way you can shift your perception. That will allow you here to get unstuck from your mind, to get unstuck from whatever your limitation is. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the Five of Swords. This is in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. I wouldn't, I think it's time to not compare yourself to anyone else anymore either, Scorpio. The Sun card can deal with validation and praise. It's a Leo archetype. I'm a Leo, so I know this energy. The shadow side of it. That Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords says, you know what, it's time for me to focus on what I'm growing, right? I'm going to water my own grass, Seven of Pentacles. Five of Swords is I'm going to stop caring what other people think. Or stop comparing myself. Because the Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles is in the future position. So this would be you starting to really take a lot of pride and joy, and then there's a lot of satisfaction in the work that you're doing, and not so much necessarily getting caught up in what other people are doing, judging yourself based upon external appearances. So, yeah, but I do see you here being happy here with how the results or how things are growing here in your life. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. I'm gonna leave your reading here, and that's that South Node Virgo as well. We can compare, and it's also where we can hate too. So I would just be aware of that shit. All right, that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. If you want to book a reading, that link will be down below, of course, in the description. My reads are on sale as well. If you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe and also hit the notification button bell, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your videos. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, I'm wishing you the best, Scorpio, and I will see you later.